Hey good people, welcome back to Monique's Book List. So your girl's here to do the Nope tag. Fun fact. This Nope tag is really weird because I thought I created the tag like this and very similar questions, but this tag actually already exists. I will put the questions below, and I will also try to find the original tag and put it the original video for this tag. I believe this tag is old as all get out, so bear with me if you've heard all these questions before. And it's a fun tag. It's a tag to kind of talk shit about the books you don't like or the things that happen in books you don't like. Alright, so the first one is Nope ending. A book ending that made you go nope, either in denial, rage, or because the ending was crappy. What is the name of that damn series? That Divergent series. I thought that ending was stupid. There's gonna be a lot of these books I'm telling you about. I'm sorry, I'm going to spoil them for you because I get to talk crap about them. So yeah, that ending was stupid. I thought it was stupid that she didn't make it to the end. Bothered me. So if you haven't read the Divergent series, I just ruined it for you. I don't really like that. I didn't really like the series. I actually thought the series was hard to read in general. And I also realized that I didn't like, I guess that's a question for later, so I'll go ahead and say that later. Nope protagonist. A main character you dislike and drives you crazy. Evelyn Hugo. A couple in my review of The Right Swipe, I said there's a book that bothers me that everybody feels like homegirl is too headstrong, but everyone else loves this one book and this character about how she played the system and all that stuff. It was The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I absolutely despise that book only because it is paraded around as a great love story, and it is not a love story. If you want to read it and debate it with me, I will tell you I will love to debate it with you. I mean, straight up debate. I don't usually use those words. I don't debate many things. Ask my husband. But I will debate this book with you because it doesn't make sense. This is not a love story. There's so many problematic things in that book. The writing is amazing. That author is an amazing author. I have read other books by her that I've enjoyed. This particular book, the real reason why I hate the book is because it was sold as a straight love story, and it's not a straight love story. The love story in that book is so problematic on so many levels. I think people don't want to say it's problematic because of the type of relationship it is. They feel like, I don't know, I'm not going to talk about other people. I'm not going to say my whole opinion is how they feel, but I feel that the reason they keep toting this book as a love story is because of the type of love story that is in this book. I find this book hell of offensive on so many levels. And again, if you want to read it and debate it with me, I would love to. I haven't had a good debate since high school, and that's been a long time, honey. All right. Nope plot twist. A plot twist you didn't see coming and didn't like. I don't think there's many books that I don't really. I understand plot twists exist to make books exciting, so I don't really get mad at plot twists. I don't really get mad at plot. Is there one? I guess the ending of the Divergent series, I was like, yeah, no, that's dumb. Nope to a genre. A genre of books you will never read again. I'm gonna put that word again. Dystopia. I don't care. I don't care how amazing it is. I don't care the world building. I give two shits. I do not like dystopian books. I don't need to read a story about a world that's worse than the one we live in. I just don't. I don't want to. I don't want to read a story where I'm all in and something like the Divergent series ending happens. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I'm trying very hard. I know there's people who watch my videos who don't cuss, and I'm being mindful of that because I know that it could come off rude. Nope recommendations. A book recommendation that is constantly pushed at you that you simply refuse to read. Any of those Counting Crow books, I'm probably saying it wrong. I said Counting Crow. Those books, what are they called? Something with six of crows? No. What's the other one? The Crown, Court of Mist, and Dish Detergent. I don't know. Those books by, I think her name is Sarah Moss. I ain't reading that. I don't need to read about fairies. I don't care nothing about a fairy. Nope, cliches. A cliche or writing pet peeve that always makes you roll your eyes. I hate that. I guess it's the same as the question above. It says, there's a question I missed. It's called a nope trope. A trope that makes you go nope. There's two. A trope is the one where the main character girl is in a love triangle because she's so special. I just find that to be so boring. I find it to be like the most boring thing ever. I find it very disturbing that people still do that. I do. I really do. I hate the friend zone. I think that's the cliche I hate. I hate the friend zone character, whether it be a boy or a girl or non-binary. I hate that. I hate that exists. I don't like that it feels like you can't have platonic friendships with people who are of the opposite sex or identify opposite. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? And that you're pining for them. I have 2 male friends that I've known my entire life, and I wouldn't date them if you paid me. But I love them both like brothers. And I've never been friend zoned by either of them. And I just find that, I just hate that that's the thing. Like, there's always this person who's longing. I think that's the one thing I really hated about the Twilight series, is I hated Jacob's like constant begging for Bella's attention. It just bothered me. I hate that so much. Nope, love interest. Love interest that is not worthy of being one. Fun fact. Jacob and Reza Neme. I don't know. That's a dumb name, by the way. I'm being really mean. I actually like this tag though. Yeah, I don't. It was called. What was it called? I was going to say inbreeding. It's not inbreeding. What is it called? I can't think of it. I forget. You know that whole thing where they fall in love with just one person, and I found it weird he fell in love with a baby. That was weird. And I know everyone's like, it wasn't love, romantic love. It was, it started off like big brotherly love, and then it moves into that if she wants to. No, that's just weird. This dude is trying to be your life partner, and you are an infant. That's weird. I still found that part of that book was weird to me. I thought that was a dumb. I guess that's a plot twist that kind of pissed me off. I didn't quite understand the purpose of that. I didn't understand why it was necessary for him to have a love interest when he could have had 1,000 different love interests. He could have. I don't know. It felt weird and nasty. And I felt gross every time I read about it. It just made me feel gross. Okay. A book that shouldn't have never existed. Even though I hate The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, I don't know if it shouldn't exist, but I wish people would have sold it to me better than what they did. Because I don't want to do that. Everyone who recommended was like, oh, it's a great love story. It's about, what's her name? Not Diane Carroll. Diane Carroll was a decent person. Even the person I'm about to compare her to was a decent person. Anyway, they just Elizabeth Taylor, still again a decent person. They keep trying to compare, like, oh, she's kind of an Elizabeth Taylor, been married all these times. Again, let me just explain to you, there is nothing that is the same between Elizabeth Taylor and Evelyn Hugo. Elizabeth Taylor, let me stop. Anyway, I wish it wasn't sold as a love story. I wish it was sold as a story of a woman's life who was an awful human being who even at the end did something awful that was problematic, and I'm really upset that people are praising this book for. All right, next. Nope villain. A villain you would hate to cross. I guess the villain in this current book I'm reading in the Pendergast series. Pendergast's younger brother is the villain in this one, and this dude is crazy intelligent, and I think he may be a little crazy too. So I think I would hate to cross him, because the way he's killed the 4 people in this book has been kind of crazy. All right. Nope death. A character's death that still haunts you. Without doubt, Snape. I know everyone would say Dumbledore. It doesn't. I knew he was going to die when the story started. When he was kind of Harry's protector, I remember telling people, I remember numbering everyone who was going to die and knowing what book they would die in. And my friend, who at the time, she was like, why are you doing this? This is so weird. It was weird, but it was fun because I was right. I knew one of the twins was going to die. I knew that Dumbledore was going to die. I did not see Snape dying. And I think just the fashion he died, and he didn't get to tell his story, and he didn't get to be there for the one person that he wanted to be there for after she died. So like that kind of made me sad. It still makes me sad to think about it. And how he died. He just died in the damn boathouse. Anyway, the last book, I think the way it's written is really weird. I did not write these questions. It says, I'm just going to read the question the way I believe it was supposed. A nope author. An author you read, you've had a bad experience with, and so therefore you decided to quit the book. I think that's what they were saying. I think it would be Veronica Roth, who wrote the Divergent series. I tried to read his perspective on the whole series, and I was just like, why are you reading this? You didn't enjoy the other experience. You didn't enjoy Treece's point of view, so why are you reading his? So I quit. Yeah, so that's a note tag. I really had fun with this. If you cannot tell, I do not like the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And again, if you want to talk about it, we're welcome to talk about it. So until next time, thank you for watching, and bye.